the world of Night City is a very similar place. I mean, it is cutthroat. They're mercenaries. Everyone is out for themselves. And it's about finding yourself in that world. It's very different and very similar in a way. I think there's something, particularly with theatre and voice recordings, it's the voice. There's so much of that is, in the globe, you're in the elements. You're outside. A plane might fly overhead, and you're having to sort of create an intimate space and an intimate voice, but be heard in every corner. And I think in the same way, playing V or any other kind of recording I would do, you have the microphone right there, but you're trying to convey, and I think it actually requires quite a theatrical performance, because you have no face, you have no body to convey any other emotion. I think that was something I learned when I first started. I would record a few lines and I would hear them back, and I would have thought I would have conveyed the emotion, but I was performing all of it, and actually so much that has to just come from the voice. And when you work on a text like Arthur Miller's, where he's written the lines with just such they're so visceral and they're so alive. The language is the thing. That's what we have to bring to life, is the language, are the lines. And so yes, it's a very physical process on stage, but it's the physicality of your voice that I think is maybe a through line between the two jobs, yeah.
And how would you describe the Crucible to someone who's maybe seeing this because they've seen Cyberpunk in the video description or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, I can go and see this guy.
Well, listen, if you like a dystopian future, this is the feeling of a dystopian past. This was the Salem witch trials of the 1600s. All around the town, these accusations of witchcraft. People believed that it was possible to possess one another, and anyone who committed a sin they committed it by being controlled by the devil. And so the play is really about what are you willing to do to save yourself and condemn other people. If you were called before this court and you were accused of witchcraft, your best hope was to accuse somebody else and to get the. And I think the world of Night City is a very similar place. I mean, it is cutthroat. They're mercenaries. Everyone is out for themselves, and it's about finding yourself in that world. And John Proctor, the part I play at the centre of the play, is a man who's struggling with his own sins and his own faults, and inevitably his own mortality, exactly the same way that V is. So I think there's some nice similarities in a way. I think if you are a fan of the game, I think you would really enjoy this play.